Well, it's a Lone Star State showdown in the presidential race today with former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris in Texas just hours apart. Trump spent much of the day in Austin talking about immigration, and then he recorded a podcast episode with Joe Rogan. And then in Houston, there were long lines outside of Shell Energy Stadium. More than 1 million people registered to be at Harris's rally tonight, which features Houston native Beyonce. The campaign says more than 30,000 people made it inside.
Mama, don't let your babies be careful.
And the rally brought in some other star power, including Texan Willie Nelson. He performed as you see a couple of his classic songs. KXAN's Barrett Tryon takes a closer look as both candidates try to appeal to younger voters.
President Trump in Austin on Friday. He came to sit down and talk with Joe Rogan on his podcast, an effort by his campaign to reach a younger demographic. But before then, he held a rally at the airport. He wasted no time attacking the vice president.
Under Kamala Harris has been turned into ground zero for the largest border invasion in the history of the world. You're lucky you have your governor.
His visit was just hours before the VP made a stop in Houston. Her stop focusing on reproductive rights, with singer Beyonce appearing alongside.
A real suffering has occurred. People have died. And it is important to highlight this issue because this is among the most critical issues that the American people will address when they vote for who will be the next president of the United States.
President Trump used most of his speech focusing on immigration.
But over the past 4 years, this state has become Kamala's staging ground to import her army of migrant gangs and illegal alien criminals into every state in America, and every state's a border state. You've heard that, it's true.
The vice president firing back, calling out what she says is hurtful rhetoric for America.
Not someone like Donald Trump who is constantly demeaning and belittling who the American people are. America deserves better.
With early voting underway and more than a week out until the election, America's next president will be decided soon. Barrett Tryon, KXAN News.
And by the way, both Senate candidates, Ted Cruz and Colin Allred, joined their party's respective nominee at these events. Even though Texas is not considered a battleground state, political experts say our state serves as a good backdrop for the candidates looking to highlight key issues like immigration and abortion.